welcome to a huge channel update. I've done many of these before, but this one really is a huge channel update. It feels like it's the beginning of a new era, and that era is coming next week. More about that in just a bit, but first I wanted to talk about Patreon and update you guys on Patreon. I've been going for a couple of months now, and yeah, basically the whole goal of that was to get a new hard drive so I could make more videos and have more space, and I reached that goal. Yeah, within 2 months I had enough money from Patreon to go and buy another hard drive, which I now have. So to everyone who supported me on Patreon and everyone who pledged a little bit of money through the site to me to get that hard drive, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. More than I can say. Been blown away by the fact that more than a few people actually decided to support me over on Patreon. It's been really cool. And I want to update you on that. I know some of the rewards I've kind of offered for the various tiers and stuff. I haven't really stuck to them, but that's because I've been very busy. Back home. I was back home in the UK for a month, and now I'm back here in Norway, back home. So, home away from home, and now I can get back to that stuff. So I have some videos to film for you guys that you've requested me to make, and there's some of you who haven't even asked for a video yet. So message, if you're a patron of mine, send me a message through the website Patreon or Facebook, whatever, if you've got me on there. Tell me what video you'd like me to make, if you've got that as a reward or whatever, and we'll sort that out. I know a few people have given me suggestions so far, so I'm going to get to them. But it's been a second month now, so there's another video that I can make for you guys as well. So everyone over there, get thinking if you haven't already, because yeah, I'm ready to make the videos that you guys are going to request, and also there'll be 2 videos going up on Patreon this week. There'll be an update on what's going down next week, which I'm not going to kind of fully divulge here today, so you get a first look at that. And also there'll be an unseen video that I'll be posting as well this week, so you can look forward to 2 new videos on Patreon if you're a patron. So yeah, Patreon, where does it go from here? Because I know a lot of people, or a few people I should say, were kind of criticizing me, saying, well, are you really going to stop Patreon once you got the hard drive? Because that was the goal of the whole thing. And that was the plan originally, but seeing how many people were ready to kind of support me on Patreon, I thought it was really cool. And I thought about, well, what else could I do with this money? What else could I do to further the channel? So that is basically what's going to happen with Patreon now. I have quite a few people who are supporting me on there, so I think if they want to continue doing that, then awesome, and I will use that money towards the YouTube channel, whether it be buying a Blu-ray to review, which I probably won't, to be honest. I feel like that's kind of a frivolous waste of the money. We'll see what happens with that. But mainly, I'm thinking of just kind of saving it to upgrade equipment to get, in the future. You never know. Maybe if I save up, a couple of months worth of Patreon money, I might be able to get a new laptop. And that'd be a huge help as well, because my one is on its way out. But it's all down to the people who want to pledge through Patreon. That's the thing. I don't understand why some people get annoyed about Patreon and feel like you're trying to grab for money and stuff. Really, I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. So it's all up to you. And again, the people who are currently patrons of mine who pledge a certain amount of money every month, if you're watching this now and you realize, okay, now he's got that hard drive, I don't want to continue pledging money every month, that is awesome. That is fantastic. I mean, you got me this. You got me this. This is another terabyte of data. This is, so many more videos that I can make. I've filmed about 6 hours worth of videos already that are coming up, as part of the new era of this channel, which I'll talk about later on in this video. So, you have basically directly funded the next kind of few months worth of videos, and that's awesome. And if that's enough for you, then fantastic, and thank you for everything. But if you want to continue, pledging, supporting, then that's awesome too. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. But there is no real, end game goal now. Except for maybe upgrading equipment. We'll just see how it goes. Really, play it by ear. So that's the Patreon update out of the way. Now the channel update. Next Monday, 20th of July, is a very important date. It might give you a clue as to what's going down. On Monday, there'll be a start of a new series, and this series is going to be huge. It's going to be every week, every Monday, and I'll tell you now, it's going to run until roughly spring of 2016. Yeah, really. It's going to be the biggest undertaking, I think. Well, maybe not. Probably not in terms of editing, but in terms of regular weekly videos in a certain series, it'll be the biggest undertaking. You know, I did the Harry Potter Odyssey, which was about 10 parts, but it took me like 3 years to do them all. This one is far longer than that, but it will be every single week. And again, because of this hard drive, because of the space that I now have, because of Patreon, which I'm so grateful for, I now have, you know, about a month and a half of this series already filmed and done, you know, which feels awesome. So yeah, I have them all archived, and I'm going to be editing them and rendering them, getting them ready for Monday when the first installment drops. And it is a specific series to something in the multimedia world, and you can probably guess what it is. I'll say it's unlike any other series I've done before in a way, but it's kind of completely the same as another one I've done in the past as well. So really, it's not even really that different. Well, it kind of is, because it's a lot bigger and it encompasses a lot more things. So yeah, okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, next Monday, 20th of July, again, if you want to kind of look into it yourself, think about the date. It's a specific date, you know, that's why I'm starting it on that date. It's kind of a cyclical link. It all fits together, the start date. And I'm like that. I like having cool dates and stuff. So it's a cool date to start it on next Monday, and every Monday for, you know, the next, you know, 7-8 months will be that series, and you'll see that series this Monday. And I've always kind of wanted to do weekly schedules. Never really happened, but this time I'm determined to at least try and stick to it. So every Monday you'll have the, you know, the series that shall not be named for now. Every Tuesday will be a return of the top 5 videos. I should do top 5 Mondays, and I did that for 8 weeks, so 2 months of that, and it was awesome. I loved doing those top 5 videos. It was really fun coming up with them. It was fun having people suggest what I could do. Most of them were kind of viewer suggested top 5 lists, you know, and the response was great, and I just kind of stopped doing it. So I'm going to do that again, top 5 Tuesdays, and if anyone gets this reference, top 5 Tuesdays at 5, if you get that reference, then you're awesome. It's not something I've done, it's another YouTuber, but yeah, I used to love those videos. But top 5 Tuesdays. Now, I might not do them one week, you know, and maybe, you know, I'm not saying that I'll definitely do it every week. I'll try to, but for me, the one that will stay as a constant is the one on Monday. When that series starts, I'm committed to that every week, you know, I promise you on that one. Unless something really bad happened, I don't know, you know, life-changing stuff. But yeah, so Monday, secret series. Tuesday, top 5 Tuesdays, and then on Wednesdays and Fridays, you're gonna get 2 installments, as in one on Wednesday, one on Friday, of my complete Blu-ray collection overview 2015 in-depth series, which again I filmed almost all of. Thanks again to the hard drive, which was you know, a great help for that, because it was a lot of stuff. I mean, hours worth of videos I filmed already for that. So if you saw my massive cinema collection, which was I think 4 videos and about 2 hours long, it's in the similar vein as that. Not quite as epic as those, but it's, you know, in depth, going through every Blu-ray, talking about every film and all the special features, and well, most of the special features, you know, kind of giving you an overview of every title that I own, backstory on it, whatever. And so yeah, there's I think at least 20 parts of that already that I've filmed, and probably a few more to film. So every Wednesday and Friday you'll be getting that, and that'll be running for at least 10 weeks. So again, you've got a lot of content coming up. And then on every Sunday, I'm going to try and go back to doing the Sunday releases of Yes, the Trip of a Lifetime, which was me and Connie's US trip videos, the vlogs. From 2014, we went to America and went all around the East Coast. And so back to doing that, and hopefully that'll be, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, will be the next video in that series, which will be at Robbie Webster's, I think, in Rochester, New York. So yeah, more to come from that, which is such a great trip. I feel bad that I haven't got to those videos, but I spend so much time on them, it's kind of a drainer. But now that I've got things kind of where I want them, and things are kind of done, I think I can focus on that and get one of those done a week. Maybe I'll miss a week, but I'll come back, and Sunday will be the day to keep releasing those videos and get that series done. I'd love to get that series done by the end of the year. That'd be a great goal to reach. And then, you know, you got Thursday and Saturday free, so that'll be just random videos. You know, you got the Road to Episode 7 series, which is still ongoing and has been for 2.5 years now. Mail day videos, you know, whatever, you know, just see what happens. I just filmed a mail day video, and I'm going to do a vlog about kind of the last year of my life, kind of like I did last year. So there's all sorts of shit to come. You're going to have so many videos from my channel, you're probably going to want to unsubscribe. That's how many videos you're going to see from me in the future. I'm really excited about it. There's even another series I've got in the pipeline, and I'll just tell you what it is now. It's called Uncovering the Epics, and it's a 6-episode series where I'll be talking about my experience watching a classic epic film for the first time. And I've watched 2 so far, and there's 4 more to go that I have on Blu-ray, but currently our 50-inch HD TV is in for repairs, and it's already been repaired and sent back, and it was in even worse shape than when when we sent it back. So I'm really not optimistic about it coming back in working order the next time either. So it could be a couple of months. I really don't know, and I don't really want to watch, you know, like Gone with the Wind on Blu-ray for the first time on a 20-inch 720p TV. Sorry, I just can't do it. So there's that. So Uncovering the Epics will come at some point in the next couple of months, and then maybe I can do that every Thursday. And then there's Silent Movie Marathon 2, the next kind of feature-length marathon video, which will be, again, it all depends on the TV, because again, I've got all the silent films on Blu-ray ready to watch, all first watches as well. So it'll be another also. I can't wait for that. I've been planning it for months and months. I wanted to do it this month, but won't be able to because the TV. I can't see the TV being here and fixed within July. So hopefully August. Maybe the video will come out end of August, early September. No promises on that one, but it is coming within the next couple of months. So stay tuned for Monday, 20th of July. Big stuff for me anyway. I've loved it so far, and yeah, I'm feeling good about the future. It feels like a new era. You know, there's a lot of stuff coming, new series and stuff that I'm, you know, feeling good about. I'm taking about a month break from the channel, really, about a month without posting videos, really, and that's been good. But I'm ready to get back into it. So I hope you're ready to start watching a lot of videos. Also, the Epic Film Challenge 2. I'll try and get episodes of those done as I can. You know, that was a series I started 2 years ago, and I think we got about 7 done out of 1,001, and I'm supposed to do it by the time I'm 30. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if I get this secret series out of the way in early 2016, I'll have 2 years to kind of focus on that. Maybe we'll see what happens. But as far as my channel goes, I think, fingers crossed, the future's bright. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to join the Patreon deal, that'd be amazing. Again, the link's always in the description. But as I always say, you know, I appreciate even just the person who watches the videos and comments, or even just watches, whatever. You know, again, it's all up to the viewer. It's all up to, you know, what you feel like doing. And again, no obligation to anyone to do it. And yeah, thank you everyone who has. You know, because this has been a huge help, really has, and this is really, I'd say about, you know, 75% of the reason that you're going to be getting so many videos in the future. And there's another thing. There might be a month-long November series, which I've already filmed a couple of videos for, which will be a very special one. But I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in time because it'll be very, very heavy on editing. So again, that's up in the air. I won't announce that until I'm sure I can get it all done. But yeah, my mind's buzzing with ideas. I've got all sorts of stuff coming, so I hope you're ready. So thanks for watching, and thank you to my highest level Patreon supporters, Cineram, Jonas Olsen, Jody Wood, Ryan Chataway, and Vezius. Thanks.
Really nice guy, looks after his friends. He only chucks them about the place a couple of times on the weekend. Yeah, he's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans and calling into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool.